Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, and I do the show, The Crypto Lifer Show, every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. And right now, Bitcoin is actually getting short squeezed all the way back up to 28,000 or 29K, like we just actually said we would. Pretty interesting stuff going on right now on my live stream. But we want to talk about some news too as well. Lead Swap, which we found out was that main swap where you could get into those cool new coins on the base, the layer 2 for Ethereum, made by Coinbase, which actually had some shadiness going on with Bald Coin. And to wrap that all around, we wanted to see, did Sam Bankman-Fried actually have something to do with Bald Coin? Was he the one that had something to do with the rug pull with Bald? So that could be something behind the scenes that we're looking at. And there's a tweet out there that's been going around, kind of, by chairman, Wall Street Bets chairman. The man responsible for one of the biggest frauds in history is being accused of creating a rug pull of a $100 million market cap coin while on house arrest at his parents' basement this morning. You can't make it up. And people said like some of the language was the same. Thousands of ETH between FTX and Bald. The Bald deployer was the first voter on all sushi proposals. The Bald deployer tweets same sentence structure as SBF. The Bald deployer was the biggest DYDX farmer, and Bald deployer DYDX posts sound like SBF. Pretty interesting. So, again, you never know. Lines up with court dates and bail. We know SBF was doing stuff through VPN recently. The on-chain activities line up. It's pretty crazy. Ties with Alameda as well. FTX linked the thread with language analysis. Pretty crazy, and it goes on and on. So there seems to be a bit of a trail here, and people seem to And again, we can't confirm or deny this for sure, but there's a chance that something's going on there. All right. Lead Swap halts trading after 630K drain from liquidity pairs. So Lead Swap says it is working on-chain security experts to recover 340 ETH drained from its liquidity provider. A tweet shows the exchange running on Coinbase's Layer 2 blockchain base has been attacked. Was this part of it too? To just grab another 630K just because they knew they could? You never know, right? If you did not lock your liquidity, you are free to remove it from the pools. The decentralized exchange added data from DeFi Llama shows that the DEX peaked at a totally value locked at 41 million on July 31st, which has declined to 7 million. This comes after Bald, a meme coin running on Base, rug pulled its users as the token deployer removed millions of dollars worth of liquidity. Pretty crazy, right? So a lot of shadiness going on with Coinbase's first Layer 2 blockchain. Not the best thing considering everything going on with them. Like, that's just more fire to be thrown at them as well. So, I guess I'm laughing because I can't believe the insanity that goes on these dexes, right? And we need crypto to have a good name. So, Ethereum options market shows bias for price weakness over the next 6 months. Ether's price appears overvalued compared to Ethereum's dwindling revenues, one analysis said. Ethereum's native token fell to a 6-week low on Tuesday, with traders in the options market betting on price weakness over the next 6 months. The second largest cryptocurrency by market fell to 1,800 during Asian hours, reaching the lowest. He may have a point, but I'll play devil's advocate here. Yes, it may have a business sense. It's a business coin, but it has a speculative sense as well. Before Ethereum was even used on Uniswap and nobody cared about it and there was no action, all right, before any of that, Ethereum still went up and down. There was still a lot of behavior for price action, and people still would buy and sell Ethereum a lot. So Ethereum, in my mind, would still probably hit some key levels despite it struggling a little bit. However, will it be as deflationary? That's my question. My question for Ethereum is the fact that it doesn't have a circulating supply. So its 6-month call put skew, which gauges the spread between implied volatilities for call and put options, the lowest since June 15th. So people, the bearish skew comes as U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission looks to categorize most cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin as securities. That's old news, man. Still, I see what they're saying. There's a little bit of weakness bias for Ethereum. In the general business sense, I still think Ethereum is the biggest coin to win, Crisis at DeFi giant Curve eases after Justin Sun and others step in with help. Sun said a liquidity pool that utilizes Tether stablecoins issued on the Tron network would amplify users' benefits. So Justin Sun, the founder of the Tron blockchain, stepped in to protect against a possible bad debt situation stemming from failing Curve token prices that could impact a massive loan tied to Curve Finance founder Michael Igorov. Blockchain data from Tuesday shows Sun purchased about 5 million CRV from a wallet tagged Curve.5 founder at an average price of 0.4 on an over-the-counter And funny, that's why people were trading CRV last night and they were getting pumped. Remember, someone made big gains on CRV last night. I'm like, what was going on with CRV? And you could see Tron was stepping in to buy it. The amounts to just over 2.3 million, while Sun paid well below Curve's 59 trading price at writing time. It's more than 30 price level, which eGrove loan could be liquidated. Amazing. Excited to assist Curve, Sun tweeted Tuesday. As steadfast partners, we remain committed to providing support whenever needed. I mean, he also made a come up, right? I mean, he's up damn near 50%. He made $1 million. I mean, he can't sell it though, but still, I mean, he turned 40 and 59 pretty fast. He sold 39 million of Curve tokens and received 58 million as of year. Curve finance stablecoin swapping giant suffered a Sunday exploit that drove down the price of Curve token, putting 168 million stash of eGrove's money at risk of being liquidated. This created bearish sentiment for the tokens among traders, alongside concerns that liquidated assets would have to be sold into a market where prices are already falling. Thank God somebody stepped in. I don't want to hear more pain, but it also tells me that maybe in a couple weeks, it may not be over yet either. So these things kind of tend to spread a little bit. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33, at the X, baby, at the X. We have a cool question we're asking today. Do you think SBF rugged bald? Let me know. And in the month of July, which coin did you stack the most? Let me know. Those are the two big questions today. I would love to see if you could answer those. Head on over to Twitter and jump on over there. So everyone, that is the news for the day. I greatly appreciate it.